No. What do you gotta do if you gotta call?
Alright, welcome back to the podcast About Nothing with your host. I'm the plus size assassin.
I'm Bingo.
And we got our guest today. You guys can introduce yourselves.
My name's Elaily.
And my name's Danya.
And we all know Elaily, because she's been here before.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, she has.
Twice,
actually, yeah.
This is my first time
On a podcast ever.
on a podcast ever.
But you've been interviewed before, right?
Just like little, like in El Salvador, that's it.
I mean, it still counts as an interview.
Well, then, yeah.
Alright. So you guys all know that Elaily plays soccer. So Danya does too.
Yes, I do.
And who do you play for?
El Salvador.
Don't hand the mic back. Don't hand the mic back. This is your interview.
I
This
play
is
for-
your interview.
Nobody cares about her.
Yeah.
We already
It's all
just...
you, it's all you.
I just used her to get to you. That's you
You should have just told
I
me.
mean, we needed Haley too, because it's
Step
going to be like the
outside.
past, the present, and the future.
Oh.
We already did you.
I'm the past?
Yeah, you're the past.
You're old.
You're the veteran.
That's actually older than me.
Yeah, but like, you're the vet because we already interviewed you, so.
That's right.
Step outside, please.
Girl, it's too cold
Let
outside.
the adults talk.
So you play
Oh.
soccer for El Salvador national team,
And then I just played in college. I played at Fresno State and Cal State Ley. Well, now in El Salvador. And
Nice.
that's about it right now.
You played at Fresno State?
My first year, yeah.
I didn't know that.
What position?
Center mid and outside mid. Yeah, but I was only there for a year, so it's not like a long time. So
Yeah.
yeah, a lot of people don't know, but I was there just for a year, and then at Cal State Ley I was for the rest of the years.
Why'd you transfer out?
It was very different from what I thought. Like I think being away from my family as well didn't help. And then it was my first time being away from like I had more freedom, so I feel like I didn't know how to control that. So I was like partying a lot, going out a lot, and like my grades weren't the best. So then I figured I'd just go back home and like I was more around people with like similar backgrounds as me, and then I connected more with the coach, and then I was a lot more closer to my family, and then like my grades obviously got better. So,
Reminds me of someone I know a lot, but smarter decisions. I didn't look. She
we're not gonna say names
We're not
though.
gonna say names.
We're already going there? Damn.
On 3, let's say the name we think. 1, 2, 3. Anything to say?
I am gonna step out.
It's like, I'm not taking this shit.
Not this
Not
time.
again. So how'd you get to El Salvador? How long have you been there?
I've been there since February, and I basically got through Elaily and her mom. But I had already knew like I wanted to try. I just didn't know how to like get there. You know, like I didn't know anyone that was on the team, but I knew Elaily was on the team through like social media. We had a common friend. Like her roommate in Washington was my teammate at club. So then I contacted like my friend, and I was like, hey, can you ask your roommate a few questions about Salvador? I want to go play. And then she was like, oh, I'll just give you like her contact info. And then I got in connection with the lady, and then that's when I asked her like, when's the next camp, this and that. And then that's when she told me like, you need to get like your paperwork set, and then we have an upcoming camp like either, she said December or February, and then obviously it happened in February. And then her mom helped me out to like get my paperwork and stuff like that. And then February I went for like the trial, and that's when I stayed like officially on the team since February.
That's dope. So how do you like it playing for the national team?
I like it. It's not what I expected. I feel like when I went over there, I didn't expect for it to be like as intense, like the training and stuff like that. But I mean, I like it. It's like a different feeling. Like you can't compare the feeling of like playing for your college or like playing for your club team or stuff like that, because like you sing like the anthem and stuff, and you're not just representing like a little city or a little team. It's like the whole country and like your family back home and stuff like that. So I feel like it just means a lot more than like from the other teams I played for.
You have a little sense of pride there.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
That's dope. Well, we know we'll get to it later, but you guys are coming over to play here. But have you played any other like big tournaments so far?
We played. What was it? Let me get them. Go ahead.
Matu.
Her time to shine. She said I spoke too much.
Give it a shot.
So in
I'm gonna let you finish, but
like, it's my turn. In the summer we did the Juegos, the Centroamericano Juegos, and we actually placed in third, so not too bad for our first time in that. and we hosted in El Salvador, which was nice because we had our fan base and then our family came, so which is good. And then this time, we've been to El Salvador 3 times after that. So every month we've been going back and forth to qualify for the Gold Cup. So these are like pre-qualifiers for the preliminary game, which is in February here in Carson. So we've been working for that for months now. So, and it's finally coming around, which is exciting. So yeah, so hopefully that one more game, and then we're in the first Copa Oro for women.
That'll be the first time.
It's the first Gold Cup.
Damn. Okay.
We coming up. Women's sports.
I think Danya was a good addition. Like, was the Juegos Centro America the one where you got like all tournament or something?
Yes, it was.
It was, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, like she got best
like all
11.
Yeah.
11 guys.
No, it wasn't for Centro Americanos. It was for the preliminary.
Oh, the preliminary.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the preliminary. Shit. So like, you know how she said you go back every month?
Yeah.
So like, every time you were there for 2 months, it was 2 games, and they'll make like a ranking every 2 games. Okay. So yeah, the first 2 I got, was it best 11?
Best 11, yeah.
And then I think the first one I think it was I was in the top 10 goals. So my goal I think was place 2nd place, 3rd place. And then the second one I got best.
The free kick, right?
Yeah, the free kick.
Yeah, she was sick.
The free kick was that one. And then yeah.
All I'm saying is, back when she was alone, they didn't win much. Now that Diana just to keep the bashing going.
For sure, combination of everyone. For sure.
That was 10 years ago.
Like I said, you're the vet. Like
we had to make our own soccer balls to play.
They were taping up soccer balls in egg shapes.
How was it playing like for El Salvador, in El Salvador, for like a pretty decent sized tournament? Like, was there a lot of people, a lot of fans?
There were a lot of people, and the men's team were also playing, like the youngers. I think the U20s, right?
When in Centro America? Oh yeah.
I think it was the U20s.
Yeah,
and like, obviously they had more people showed up to their games because like they're the men's. But as like the tournament progressed and people saw that we were winning, more people kept coming to like our games and stuff, which was cool because like they weren't just showing up for the men; they were also showing up for us.
For the women, yeah.
Yeah, and obviously like being at home was nice because we had the advantage with game time, so they were later on in the day. More people can attend. It wasn't as hot.
We were able to stay in our own. Thank you. You spoke enough. No, we were able to stay like in the federation. Like instead of staying in like the hotel with all the teams, I think all the teams were put together, and then they all had like breakfast, lunch, and dinner in like the same area, like this big area, whatever. Yeah. But like we were back in our own place, so like we could like train in our own field. We had our own food, and then we had just everything just there, like just normal. So it was comfortable, and I'm sure the other teams weren't as comfortable because I know a lot of teams were complaining about certain things here and there, but I think that helped us a lot as well. The time, and then like the weather, and then just being comfortable in our own place. Yeah.
So obviously you've been there for a long time playing with El Salvador. So
30 plus years.
She's not even 30 yet. But what do you feel, or how do you feel about like the progression, or as far as like you said, like playing from, you know, you guys pretty much trash to like now actually, you know, being competitive and qualifying for Gold Cup and shit like that.
Yeah, no, it's been I won't say a jump because it has been like 10 years that I've seen it grow. So I mean, it's been cool because like not only with our fans, like before it was literally just my mom in the stands like yelling for us.
Yeah, that's a pretty big yell though. So
it is a pretty big yell.
Wait, when you do the podcast, it's just you post just the video, or you like edit it?
No, we'll edit it, but
you should put a picture of Elaily's mom right here, right now. A picture of her. You're like the only supporter for her.
No, but yeah, like before it was just my mom and like other members of like
family
teammates.
members.
Yeah, other family members. But now like people obviously are investing in us and like going to stadiums, and like people are asking for pictures and like autographs, and we're just kind of like.
You said that a guy traveled from like LA.
Oh yeah, here? So like this past time it was I was traveling with Elaily, our goalie, and we were coming back from our last game, and we were just we were getting Wendy's because we were hungry.
Soccer players getting Wendy's, of course.
That's the intro.
The diet is not real.
Soccer players getting Wendy's.
No, like, it was just at the airport, but yeah. Anyways, we were just mind your own business, like, we were talking about the games or whatever, and then all of a sudden some guy comes up to us and they're like, do you guys play for, like, the national team? You guys are on the national team, right? And we're like, what the, like, who are you talking to right now? Because I know it's not us two. Like, me and Elalia, like, literally looked at each other and we're just, like, in shock, kind of, and we're like, oh yeah, like, we do, like, we are on the national team. Like, yeah, we are. And then he's like, yeah, like, you're the goalie and, like, you're the defender. Like, I literally flew from LA to El Salvador to come watch you guys play. And we're like, why would you do that?
What the hell?
No, but yeah, so, like, now people are recognizing us.
Wait,
and, like,
there's a Wendy's in El Salvador?
Yo, yes.
That's the big question you got from that whole story. There's cell towers too.
Yeah, we have phone out there too.
And Lily built them. Tell them the story.
The story behind that is that when I played at Washington State, my coach would always just question if I would have cell reception.
Oh my god.
So apparently, like, our joke within my teammates or whatever, they were like, oh yeah, like, Elaily's not going out there to play soccer. She's actually going out there to build cell towers.
Just so that they can reach her?
Yeah, just so, I'm like, we said pigeons. No, but yeah, like, so that was really cool. Like, the airport thing was really cool, and it was a little bit more special because my mom was able to witness that too. So when she saw that, she just, like, she couldn't believe it either.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden he was like, yeah, like, can I take a picture of you guys? Like, we're going to the game in Carson. Like,
no way.
Yeah, he was like, we'll, like, fully support you guys. Like, keep doing, like, what you guys are doing. It's been amazing to watch you guys, like, grow and stuff. So
damn.
it's been pretty cool, honestly. Like,
that's crazy. The level.
And then Elaily hit him with the now take pictures. Sorry.
Alright, chill. Talk to my agent.
we can take a picture, but just don't get the Wendy's.
That was her biggest concern.
That was my biggest.
Just hide the bag.
Yeah, just crop that out, and then you're good.
That's crazy.
But yeah,
so you're getting recognized out there now.
Yeah, we are kind of getting recognized. Like, people do, like, talk to us whenever we go out, whenever we can. But not only just that, like, more resources are being, like, presented to us.
Now we get to keep a lot of the gear.
Yeah.
Well, from what they said, like, they didn't get to keep a lot. Like, now we kept, like, the whole practice jersey and the whole uniform.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
This last,
Been
like,
asking
few
for a
games.
jersey. I still haven't got one.
Me too.
We barely got one. She didn't ask you for 30 years.
She's like, I got one. Get in line. You got my mom in front.
Yeah, so, like, more resources. Just, it's getting better. It's growing.
Yeah.
So it's been good. But there's obviously still so much to grow.
Yeah. So, I mean, for you, in that aspect, like, coming from college to now, I guess, like, a pro level type thing, how's that been for you? Like, have you gotten recognition, or have you seen that, or?
Well, like, kind of same as, like, Elaily. Obviously, I wasn't there since the beginning to notice, like, the big change or whatever. Well, my first tournament was in the summer, and, like, that was a lot of people already, and then right now in the preliminaries, it was a lot of people, so I kind of already just got used to, like, a lot of people, yeah, so I can't really go back on, like, how that was and the recognition from then to now, but, I do get, like, the recognition just of, like, coming back home, and, like, my friends from high school, if I see them in person, they're like, oh, or, like, they text me, or, like, through Instagram, and they're like, oh, like, congrats, like, stuff like that.
Yeah.
People that I played with, like, before when I was younger, growing up, but recognition, yeah, just probably from families and friends, stuff like that, from, like, random people, I guess, like, fans, just at the games, kind of, like, when I go to say hi to my family, and then just, like, people on the side that want to, like, take pictures and stuff. So that's about it, kind of, yeah.
Still recognize the game.
Yeah.
Still good. You guys have the big tournament, well, I guess qualifier here in Carson, so are you guys expecting, like, a bigger kind of atmosphere for that? Or?
I think we are, from what, like, well, a bunch of our family and friends are going, and that's already, like, a big group of people just between me and Elaily.
Yeah,
and that's not even, like...
I know.
That's not even counting, like, other friends that are going that we, like, didn't, like, take into account, and just, like, teammates from, like, UPSL and WPSL, like, from there are going as well, and then, like, our other teammates that are from LA, like their families are going, and like I know like our other teammates from like are on the East Coast, their families are flying out. So it's gonna be a lot of people, and then just fans who like don't have family members on the team, just like regular fans are just gonna go. Yeah. So yeah, you can.
Carson, February
17th.
At 7 p.m.
7 p.m. Get your tickets. You get 3 games.
I'll be there.
I'll be there too.
Yeah.
I reserved the seat already. Next to her mom.
Next to Myra. I like how everybody goes by her first name. Like even you call her Myra.
Myra.
Yeah, it's just Myra.
I call her Miss.
Yeah. I mean, you'll know because if you go to the game, the loudest voice you hear, it's her.
So the last qualifier game against Nicaragua.
Yeah, that's right.
I was watching the game because I got Paramount Plus to watch, and I'm watching whatever. I don't remember the play, and all of a sudden I hear a voice yell at the fucking field, and I was like, "That's Myra."
Yeah.
I already. So as soon as I heard it, I texted her. I was like, "Are you at the game?" She goes, "Yeah." I was like, "Was that you, Screw?" She goes, "Yeah." She goes, "You weren't the only one that told me that you heard me."
So many people texted
so fucking loud.
Yeah, it was so loud. It was like if they were broadcasting the game.
Fans have sent me like videos of like say like my free kicks, and all you hear in the background is her mom. Vamos Danya! Vamos Danya! Like from a random fan or like random people text me and they're like, "Hey, I was sitting next to your mom." I'm like, my mom's back home, like, but they're talking about Elaily's mom, and like, it's just a random person, like, camera calling, are you in the back? Vamos, Danya! I'm like, oh my god.
And that's why I reserved my seat next to her.
Look, if you don't enjoy the game, at least you'll enjoy.
No, I have a video.
Elaly's mom.
I have it on my phone. It's a practice. We're at practice, but her mom was recording, and I was practicing free kicks, and in the background you hear her mom, "Puta Danya!" Like clearly. You know which one's on? Yeah, I do. I do.
Oh man. She's something else.
You need to bring her for
No. We'll get in trouble for sure.
We'll bring her and Haley in
for the next one.
Okay,
you're gonna have to reserve like 5 hours. Myra can talk.
Myra can't talk.
That's good. That's what this is for.
True.
So, she's not here now, but where's your sister who also plays for Salvador?
So she left last night at midnight. She is in El Salvador now currently, and she has already practiced twice today.
What the fuck?
So yeah, they're getting ready to qualify. They're going to the pre-World Cup right now, the pre-qualifiers for the World Cup, and that's in Toluca, Mexico.
This is U18?
U17.
U17.
So they'll leave the 28th, January 28th.
January 28th.
To Mexico, right?
To Mexico, yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Pre-World Cup, that's crazy.
Yeah. Pre-World Cup, yep.
They have a good chance, right?
They have a pretty good chance. They're obviously in a tough bracket. They're playing against Mexico and 2 other teams.
Mexico.
But I know Mexico is their first game for sure. Like,
I think
right
it's good that it's their first game.
Yeah.
So they can like get it out the way, and like they're coming prepared and like fresh.
Yeah.
So you can just like give it your all, like die on the field basically, and then obviously give your hardest on the other games. But like that game, you can just give it your all. Cause if say like they already had the other 2 games, and then Mexico, like their bodies are already like tired, sore. So I think it's good that they have that the first game to get it out the way and just go crazy basically.
Well, I know you've trained with them and seen them. What are the differences from that U17 team to the team that you played on? The U17 team you played on.
The U17 I played on.
Are they better or worse?
They are better.
The new generation.
Yeah, I think just obviously there's a lot of girls who come from here who get like a lot of practice in, and like I'm not downplaying the girls over there too because they obviously practice a lot as well, but I think obviously the newer generation just brings in so much more work than we did previously.
Yeah.
Because we didn't, I guess
I feel like
we weren't educated as much because like now it's like more
private trainings,
like make sure you're doing all this,
eating.
yeah. Because when I was playing with the U17s, we wouldn't make it today, like for sure. Like, with this team,
they weren't going nowhere.
No, we weren't going nowhere, and we struggled a lot. Like we played against Mexico, we got smashed.
I remember that.
We got smashed. I like literally at the end of that game, I looked at my mom and was like, "I'm never playing again. I'm never gonna play again." That was my first first game with El Salvador.
Really?
I was 13
damn.
though. Like that's how crazy it was because we were getting so many young girls. Like I was 13 playing U17 as my first tournament. But now, like obviously, there are more girls who are invested in like have learned that you can go to national team.
Yeah.
So,
I feel like it's heard of a lot more, like on social media. Like when I was like 15, I didn't hear nothing about like U17 Salvador, like the women's Salvador. But I feel like now you see it a lot more. Like
It's because of Myra.
It's because of her. It's because of Facebook.
It's on Facebook.
Yeah.
yeah, just I think a lot more people are aware.
Yeah. But I think that's just with the girls' soccer in general now. Like,
That's true.
it's just growing
The
in
growth
general
of
as
the
a sport.
sport,
Yeah.
Yeah, that too. Yeah.
How do you guys feel about the growth of women's sports?
I think since the last time I was on here, it's grown so much more.
Yeah.
What was the
That
last
was
time?
like 2 years.
It was 2 years ago
2
for
years?
sure.
2
Yeah.
years ago.
And I mean, it is a long time, but like at the same time, it isn't. Like
Yeah.
2 years, but you see more women in sports, like news, basically
Getting
like,
covered
everywhere,
more,
yeah.
Getting covered. I remember before. I mean, it's still kind of tough to watch our games, but you were saying that like it was so hard to watch
Yeah.
actual games.
Yeah.
But now it's a little bit more accessible.
Yeah.
But
I
there's
mean, even to watch the Salvador games,
Yeah.
like you just pay for
Paramount
Paramount
Plus.
Plus and you got them there. So.
And that's like easy.
Yeah. Instead
Before
of having
it's
to
like-
Find them weird streams
illegally
on
stream
some-
Yeah.
some international channels.
So yeah, I think it's gotten a lot bigger.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
see more
for
like
sure
women
has.
athletes like growing and showing up and stuff. How do you guys feel about it?
Same.
Yeah.
They haven't seen such a drastic jump in coverage, support, just all of the above.
Yeah, I mean, even just like the league here, the whatever the league is called,
The women's the soccer
the
league.
NWSL.
There's also another league that they're doing I think this year. So they're
Sure.
doing like I guess basically the second division of the NWSL.
Oh, okay.
So they're now doing like 10 more teams I think.
Oh shit!
So it's like
Damn,
growing.
growing.
I feel too like with the Netflix that came out with like about the World Cup.
But the World Cup.
Like you would have never like kind of really heard about that
That's
before,
true.
and then I feel like the World Cup that alone like just shows how much it changed. Like when you watch the World Cup for the women's, like it was so on the edge. Like,
Yeah.
you didn't know which team was gonna win. Now like before it was always like the U.S. is gonna win.
Yeah.
Like, all those teams are already up there, and now it's like well U.S. was out like
Early.
on.
Yeah, it was
And
a
now,
big
like,
deal.
The games were
Yeah.
super close.
Yeah.
So the games were super close, and like a lot of people were actually like interested and like would wake up super early to watch it. And like
Yeah.
I feel like before it wasn't really that big of a thing, but now even like the World Cup, the Women's World Cup is like the man. Like you literally have no idea like who's gonna win. The games are so close. Like there's teams that are gonna surprise you and big teams that are gonna fall early. So I feel like it's just grown in that part too.
Sure. In that documentary, they said like the U.S. girl said like this World Cup compared to others, like even just the players,
The
the
level of
teams,
play
like it's
has
just
gone
like
up,
oh shit,
yeah.
like we're not just like fucking
Dominating
going
all
everybody.
over.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone caught up,
Mm.
and
Or
it's
catching
growing.
up.
It's
Yeah.
catching up and or already passed the U.S.
And I know you guys both have gone to Mexico to try out for teams there. What are those experiences like from trying out either for the national team or for college teams?
Yeah, so I went about a year ago now. I went to Santos. It was cool. It was a different environment that I thought it was going to be like. I guess coming from El Salvador, like we have a coach who is very intense and has a specific style of play, and I think I've gotten used to that this last couple of years just because that's mainly the team I've been on.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of expected that to be how it was everywhere. But it was a little bit different, but I think just like experience-wise, like it helped me learn like what I wanted from a team and like teammates and like my coaches and the environment I'd be in to play. And I mean, it didn't work out, but I think it was
Still
it's
helped
okay.
you. Yeah, benefited you going to try out.
Yeah.
I just went. When was it? Like a month ago.
In November.
In November. No, December. Beginning December.
Oh, beginning December.
To Atlas, and then obviously it didn't work out as well either. But I think I'd take it more like a learning experience. Like now I know what to expect, and like a team that's like, well, like we're used to like the national team where like obviously the coach is like kind of crazy, but like in a good way, that pushes us. So then going from there to like straight to Mexico, like I think it's not what I expected fully. So it was kind of hard for me to like adapt to all that, and I think at the same time I was just really exhausted from like playing the 2 preliminary games and then going straight to training like twice a day. So I think like I wasn't fully in it either. I was like I think I was just kind of like I wanted a little break from soccer, but I didn't really have one. So I think that played a role too in my experience I had over there. But it was cool to experience too, like, how it would be living in a different city, in a different country, where it's just like you're just there to play soccer and like everything is just soccer. So like you have to find a way how to get a practice, and like I would Uber 4 times a day just to practice. So like,
oh man,
that's when I noticed. I was like, okay, it's not really for me. Like, yeah, I'm gonna be paid to like be here, but at the same time, like, at what cost? Like, I would have to Uber like 4 times back and forth, unless I'd ask people for like rides and stuff. But like you don't want to be that person of like asking every day. Yeah. So I was like Ubering like 4 times a day, and like I was just like, okay, like it's not really for me. But I'm glad I still went and like tried it out. So now I know what to expect when I were to go to like other teams, like how are the practices, like what time they practice, like they do gym in between and stuff like that. So at least I got to experience that, and then we'll hopefully find a team in the summer.
And so because you guys don't have agents, is it like you guys reaching out to the teams reach out to you through like your national team coach? Like how is it that you guys get these tryouts?
Well, so far it's been through like for me it's been through the national team, so just like through there kinda. I don't have an agent, so like I'm not signed to anyone, so there's like not a specific person looking out for me everywhere, but just more through the national team. Like they contact the coach or like this guy who helps the girls on the team, and then they let us know. Or like I have friends on teams in Mexico, and then they're like looking for players, so then my friend like gives them my contact, and it's through there. So yeah.
Should be agents then.
It should be agents.
Just like baller. Be the Rock.
Yeah.
What's the process like when you guys go try out for a team?
So the way I got my tryout was through a friend. So literally, my friend put in a word for me, and they're like, "Yeah, just like come out." So basically, just resume, send like highlight video, and then you go out there, and then you're just kind of thrown in there, like.
Did you get tests, like medical tests?
I didn't get any medical tests.
Oh.
Not that I remember.
I had to get some.
I just went straight to practice, like, just practice with the team, like, if I was kind of, like, on it already, but obviously everyone knew.
You weren't on it?
Yeah. So, just jump in, and then they were just watching me see how well I fit with the team, and I'd eat lunch with them, but that was all I can do. I couldn't do gym with them. I don't know why. I don't think they wanted me to get hurt, but...
I couldn't even eat lunch with them.
Yeah, it's so different with each team. Like I was able to go eat lunch, I wasn't able to do gym, and she was able to do gym. And like
no, I wasn't able to.
You weren't? Oh,
no. So when I got there, like, well, they made me get like EKG, and like they wanted me to get like blood tested before I got there.
I didn't do any of that.
Yeah. So, but they were very strict with like the EKG stuff. So like, I went and got that done, whatever, and like, I got there Wednesday night, like on a midnight. I didn't start training till like Friday, but like they didn't inform me. They didn't keep me in the loop, like every day I woke up and I was like waiting for a text. And then finally Friday, like I thought I was just going there for paperwork and testing, like physical test. But no, like I get that paperwork, they check me and they're like, okay, go change. And I was like, oh, like I didn't know I was gonna train today. Like I told the lady after, I was like, I trained, but like I didn't come prepared to train. Like I thought I was just gonna like do my paperwork, go home, and then like maybe train in the afternoon. So like I didn't eat breakfast. I didn't do like anything. I didn't prepare. Like I wasn't mentally prepared to like get in there. But he was like, go train. Like just go get ready. And I was like, okay. Like thankfully I took my cleats. Like I wasn't gonna take them, but I took like my soccer stuff and stuff like that. And I wasn't prepared to like train like in general because I was in El Salvador, so I didn't have like shorts and like training shirts just because in El Salvador they give us everything. So I had like 2 pairs of shorts and like just 1 shirt.
And it was cold.
And it was cold, freezing cold there.
And we just came from
hot summer like weather to like cold. So like I didn't even have long socks. And like they were like, you can't train if you don't have long socks. And I'm like, I just came from El Salvador. Like I don't have clothes to, like I barely have the stuff here. Like my shirt, I had to like take off my shirt between trainings and like hopefully like dries out a little from the sweat. And like it would just smell so bad when I wear it for the second training, and it was like a big baggy shirt that I would use to sleep in Salvador. It wasn't even a training shirt. It was just like a loose shirt to like be comfortable and sleep with, and it was like really thin. So like, that's what I didn't like have a good time either. Like I didn't have like many clothes to like train in. So I think that obviously took a huge part in my experience over there as well, because I wasn't like prepared like fully. And then they didn't let us do gym with them, and then let us eat with them. And I didn't see like the facilities at all. Like I don't know what the inside of like the main team's like locker room looks like. I don't know what like just the main like areas where they like go and hang out. Like I don't know what any of that looks like. I literally just walked straight to the field, train, and just leave. Like I don't think I spoke to the coach like at all.
Damn,
only during training.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so like I was like, okay, they're not very like interested in me, whatever. So I'm like, yeah, like I have to go home, like, because I was over there for so long already. And then because I started training so late, I had to stay extra time, but I couldn't anymore. Like I had to come back like to my job and stuff. So I just told the agent guy, like, I have like a family emergency, I have to go. Like people are waiting for me back home, and I just can't stay here like for days and days and days until they talk to me and tell me. And like they offered, but at that point I was already set. I'm like, no, I prefer to go home, like go back to school and stuff like that. And then they offered more money, and that's when I thought about it. And I was like, okay, like maybe like I could do it here and stuff like with more money. But I think at the end of the day it just wasn't for me. Just like the way everything just went down, I didn't feel very like welcome and stuff like that. And I didn't think I was gonna just enjoy it like as a person, and like I don't think mentally I would have been happy over there. So I just decided to come home, and like till now like I don't regret it at all. Like I'm happy to be home, and like I don't want to jump into the first team, the first contract that I get. I'd rather just like take my time with it and like go where I really feel like wanted, you know.
Yeah. I mean, at least you know you can do it. Like you can play there. You got offered contract.
Yeah.
So not like somebody over here.
And it's also easier for her because she has her Mexican paper.
Oh yeah.
So she's not considered extranjera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So that plays a part into being able to get onto
that plays
the
a huge
because
role.
there's only 4 people allowed.
Yeah.
There's only 4
like,
and
only
outsiders.
2 allowed on the field.
And 2 out of the field.
Shit.
Yeah.
What?
So
Like at a time?
At a time. So like if
hard.
Elaily were to play on the team, she would have to be like her and then one other girl. And like if they want to put someone else, I think they have to sub.
One of them has to sub out.
Or something like that.
That's
but
crazy.
I think on a team you're only allowed 4 people out of Mexico.
We may be wrong.
We might not know
But,
anything.
but I think
That might just be what they told you to not sign you,
but it is
The last time I heard.
but it is a lot easier for me. I think that's why I've gotten more interest with teams, but it's just because like I'm already Mexican. I have my Mexican papers, so like I don't take up a spot. I'm ready to go whenever.
Yeah.
And for them, it's a lot harder.
They have to get like a work visa and like all that
and,
stuff
like,
done.
They're very strict with the
More
players
hoops to
they
jump
want.
through for you.
Yeah, and then they're very strict with the players they want, obviously, because they're taking up one of our spots. So like, and they're getting a lot of girls from like Europe right now. I've noticed too. Or like Guatemala and like teams like that.
One of our teammates just signed for Monterrey Rayadas, so that's cool. So more people.
But she's Mexican as well too.
But that's another thing. She's Mexican too, so she has her Mexican papers. But I mean, either way, like Mexican or not, like she's on it. So more people are getting out there and stuff.
Yeah,
so.
from the team.
And yeah, like a girl from Guate just went out there too with her. So not just us that
are
like
fighting for this.
All Central America,
All Central America, yeah. Like when we went to Honduras too, a lot of people showed up for that game. So
Honduras had a huge crowd. Martinica did too. Martinique.
Yeah, Little Island. They showed out too.
They had what did they have? Like the big drums.
Like little band.
They had that.
Yeah,
we couldn't hear each other. Like
it was kind of annoying, but they were out there. They did their job.
They did their job.
They had a whole drum line on it.
I feel like on TV you can't really tell there's a lot of people.
Yeah, you can't because they face the empty side.
Yeah. No, but on the other side it's literally like Honduras. Yeah, Honduras was filled. Nicaragua had a good amount of people when we played in Nicaragua. They had a good amount of people over there. I think all the Central American like places I've noticed, like their places are getting filled up.
Yeah. That's what's up. So then, because you guys aren't playing pro in Mexico and national teams only certain time, like, how do you guys stay in shape for playing? Like, how does that? You guys just train individually, or?
So, we train individually as much as we can, or like right now we're like in a UPSL team that we like play on the weekends with and then train in the weekdays. and then just as much as we can do like on our own with like our trainers. Thankfully, we have trainers that like literally let us train whenever, like 6 in the morning they'll be up there training us, or like late at night 7 like p.m. in the night. Like they're literally so helpful, the trainers we have. So we have that, and then we have like the team, the UPSL team.
And on the UPSL team, we have 4 teammates who play with us in El Salvador.
Oh,
So,
shit.
well, 4 including us too.
Oh.
Yeah, my bad.
4 total.
4 total.
4 total.
Yes. I've never been good at math.
Yeah, we know.
But, yeah, so that also helps a lot, like just having teammates and like just being familiar with people, and then using these practices for practices over there. Just having that connection helps as well.
So what is what's next for you guys? Like, where are you guys trying to go? Like, are you just trying to find a team in Mexico, or
Trying to win the Gold Cup, bro.
well, besides
First,
trying to win the Gold Cup,
first,
besides what are the career goals right now? Like, what are we
goals?
trying to get to?
I think, so obviously right now, I guess we're mostly focused on like the Gold Cup coming, but like I think after the Gold Cup, I will be trying to see where I can go and just seeing if like more teams will reach out, and obviously the Gold Cup is great exposure.
Yeah,
so
put on a good tape and you get a little bit more calls.
Exactly. So hoping like opportunities come after that, and just kind of see where it goes.
Like, I think same thing. We're just focused on Gold Cup right now, and then I think after that, like for the summer, is what I feel like where I'm aiming as well to go. It seems like Mexico might be like the easier route just because it's so close, and a few teams already know of us and who we are and stuff like that. But it'd be cool to be like in Europe somewhere over there, like traveling as well, and like playing in a different, like completely different country.
Yeah.
But I mean, Mexico's always here, and it's like kind of close to home, so that might be the next step, or just somewhere in Europe.
Is it harder for like a European team or like to catch on to a European team than it is to like a Mexican team, or?
I think it is, just because the requirements are very different. So
Style of play is different too.
Style of play and all that. And the requirements for like someone from here to go over there is like, I think you need like a visa, stuff like that, and then to live over there. So there's all that that comes into consideration as well.
What's your pitch? What's your pitch to a team? What do you bring to a team? As a person, as a player.
As her agent, though, you don't talk to me, alright? I'll give you the pitch. She'll be on the pitch. Okay? Don't worry about that, though.
We need to sign him as an agent. Yeah. What do you bring? You go ahead.
No, you talk first. Yeah, they asked you.
She's like, let me think about it.
Hold on.
Let me think about it.
I got a cat.
So you come with baggage.
What do I bring to a team? Like to any team, or like to a Salvador?
Go like you said, go on the pitch, like the little
like
elevator pitch, like why they should sign you.
Like why should I sign you?
Why you should sign me
to your team, to my team? I mean.
Why you should sign me? I don't know. I guess. I don't know.
We don't want her.
I've never been asked that question. Like, why, like a team should sign me? I guess.
It's not
like
interview
the free
style,
kicks, like that's. I guess that's what I can bring to the team. I think I can play well different positions. Obviously, like I play in the middle, and then right now I'm playing as an outside mid. So like playing those 2 different positions, like I have a good idea of how it is. And then in Atlas they put me as outside back, so I guess I can do that a little bit if they want me to. So I guess being able to like be flexible in different positions and stuff like that. I think my soccer IQ as well, like passing and stuff like that, and like I think dribbling, like technical, is something that I think I've always like been better at. I'm not a runner, so like I can't run for like 30 days. How some girls can just go up and down the field, or like I'm not the best in the air, but like if I have to, I'll get up there. But I think the thing that's worked for me is just more kind of like the passing, like the vision, like the smaller passes and stuff like that. Like people don't see like the small gaps, and what's it called? Like dribbling, just being technical.
You're like a point guard, basketball terms. Like
you're
gonna handle the rock, and you're gonna see the plays
like,
in front of you, and you're gonna distribute it out.
Where to go from there? Yeah. So I think that's why you should sign me. No. If you have a team.
If I have a team.
Would you sign her off of that?
Bam.
For the first half or the second half?
I mean, it started off rough, but like now you kind of got the idea. It is her first interview. We'll
What's
give
the
you a
latest
pass,
excuse?
but
I don't know. Well,
she hasn't gone yet.
I have one contract and I got 2 people to sign. I don't know.
I mean, where are we playing? Because
and also, like, you got a team.
She got an event.
We're playing in the U.S. We're playing at Salt Lake Park.
Neutral ground.
Salt Lake Park.
Salt Lake Park?
Salt Lake Park.
That's my ground.
Oh.
That's true. That's the advantage of lady.
Okay, you're right. We're playing at, I don't know. I'm building a stadium at an undisclosed location.
Oh, okay. This fool.
FIFA. On Minecraft. What's your
pitch?
My pitch? I just be like, I think like, well, what I bring to a team, it'd be versatility, just being able to play like different positions, being able to get into hard tackles when I need to. I think
dirty ones, yeah.
I was just about to say, I think I'm a pretty
She
clean
got
player.
in a fight. She got in a fight in the summer.
I literally was about to say I'm a clean player, and you say I'm dirty.
We've seen you play.
You should crop that in of her pushing the girl like this. Crop in the picture now.
To be fair, in that video, I literally thought I pushed her like
Put the
10
video
yards.
actually.
It was 2 yards, maybe 2 steps.
The girl just was like.
You barely shoved her.
I barely shoved her, and I honestly felt so cool at that moment. And then I watched the video, and I was like, I never want to see this video ever again.
Who's got the video? Somebody got to send me that. I'm gonna use it as the trailer for this
Oh,
episode.
But yeah, I think I'd be like, I can get into tackles. I'm good in the air. I can do like one of my I don't know, like what I'm really good at is like long balls, just giving those like that outlet. I think playing out the back is what I've been good at, and like being calm on the ball.
I was about to say that.
Talking, and I guess like outside of soccer, just being like a good teammate, just trying to be positive and have like a good environment to be in. Just to have like fun, basically.
Okay.
I fucked up, huh? I should have asked her for Danya's pitch and Danya for Lily's pitch.
I was looking at you.
Oh, that's pretty good too, yeah.
Oh, you said that. What's your
pitch? We're not done yet. Okay, what did she do well? What did she do well?
She's dirty. She's
damn.
Girl.
No. I think like you said, dribbling is one of her like key like parts of her game. She can give really good passes. I think one thing she didn't mention is just like her heart to the game. Like once she's in the game, like she'll give it all she has, and like she at times like psychically she like plays mind games with the other team. Like she'll get in their heads and she starts clapping in their in their faces, and they're like, yeah, like let's go, and then just she gets riled up herself, and then like I think people feed off of that as well. And I think that's a good thing and a bad thing. Like people feed off of her when she's doing good.
Yeah.
I think the other way around as well.
Don't piss them off.
Yeah. And yeah, I mean, she can get down too. Like, if a teammate has been fouled the wrong way and like she doesn't fuck with it, she'll get the girl back. Like, she has your back.
Dirty.
Thinking about it right now, that's true. Every time I watch her play, she has like an angry look.
face, yeah.
Like,
angry
look.
Yeah.
Super intense.
Yeah, super
angry.
intense.
Like,
Yeah.
whenever we practice, like, I just be mad. What are you mad about?
I just want to play.
Give me the ball.
But yeah, I mean, her free kicks, she's shown that this past like few games, and just being like an overall good teammate. Yeah.
Alright.
Funny
What
name.
she got?
The podcast is over now. No. I think Elaily's like main thing. I think it's like her long balls for sure, and her slide tackles. Like her tackles, she gets in them like really hard, and like they're very clean. Like it's obviously the player gets hurt, but like that's on them. They need to like get a little tougher or something, but like
or jump over me. Do
literally
something.
like her slide, but no, like her slide tackles are like she hasn't given up a PK like they're like a foul, like a dangerous foul.
Wood. Oh my god! Where's Wood?
I know.
She's like
Anyone?
No, but her tackles, like, she knows when to use them very well, like, when to tackle and when to, like, kind of stay on her feet. And then her long balls, like, they're far, like, literally super far and, like, high, and, like, you don't think you'll get there, but it gets there. Mm-hmm. And then there's times where, like, they're literally perfect, like, straight to the feet or, like, straight into space for you to go. So I think that, like, that's a huge part of her playing. And then, like I said, her slide tackling. And then she doesn't look mad if she plays. She looks happy when she plays, but you can tell, like, it still gets to her. Like, she still plays with, like, with a lot of heart in the back. I don't hear her talk that loud, but it's probably because I'm in my own mind, or like, fighting with other girls on the side.
Yeah, you're definitely so, like, in your own head.
No, but there's times where I do, like, turn and, like, she is talking a lot, and, like, I think she gives it her heart anywhere, like, we go. Like, it can be, like, Sunday league, it can be, like, playing indoor, it could be anywhere. She's giving it, like, her all, where I'm like, oh, this is fun. She's, like, always giving it her best at training, too. She always tries her best, so I think that's, like, something key to her. And then what else?
I think that's it.
She tries to dribble, and, like, it comes out really good sometimes.
She tries.
No, like
I said, no, that was it.
In the game sometimes, like, she literally, like, dribbling, like, in the middle of the game against Nicaragua, she started dribbling all the way, and, like, she kept the ball, and I was like, oh my god, there goes our center back. And, like, everybody gets scared, like, Danya.
Like, get back.
Everyone's like, oh my god, get back. And, like, I dropped it right away. I was like, oh, I'll stay and defend. Like, go crazy. Like, I was literally just smiling. I was like, go. Like, go shoot. Go score. Go do it, girl.
And after that, I was tired.
She goes, Coach, get me out of here.
Wait, I'm not done yet. Still going.
We didn't cut you off.
Yeah. I think she's also very positive on the field. I tend to get, like, really negative on the field when, like, something's not coming out for me. Mm-hmm. But, like, I look over at Elaily and she's just kind of there, like, come on, like, keep going. And even though she does get in her head, like, it doesn't show. Like, it doesn't show that she's, like, frustrated. Maybe after, but, like, that's after. But on the field, she doesn't show it. And she picks up her teammates very well and, like, knows how to communicate. Well, I mean, she has to. She's in the back, like, the main person. But she knows how to communicate and how to, like, problem solve. When it comes to, like, say if someone's getting beat down the line, she knows how to, like, solve that. And then, like, she helps her teammates a lot. Like she said, that I, like, get girls back if they hurt my teammates. She did the same thing. Like, she does the same thing for anyone on the field. It doesn't matter who. Like, for Juana, an example, when she got in the fight, she was protecting our teammates. So she feels very, like, strong about that, about her teammates, and then just overall just winning. So I think. And then she's strong. I don't like to go against Elaily, but she's strong. And then I like that we can go really hard on each other at practices. And, like, we know it's just soccer. Yeah. Like, it's not, like, sometimes in Salvador we go, like, really hard on each other. Like, we're, like, pulling jerseys. I'm, like, swinging my arms in the air against her. And people are like, oh, my God, like, are they fighting? And we're just like, no, like, we're fine. Like, we just want to go hard on each other. Like,
it's how you get better.
So I think that's also, too, like, what makes her a great player. And then, yeah, she always wants to be better. So, yeah. She's the best player in the world to me, so. Messi can't even get through her.
All right, hey, cut it. That's a wrap. That's a wrap.
I let him get through me.
We're going to use this for, like, when they come for the World Cup team, just promo videos. Their hype video is going to be each other talking about the other.
That'd be cool. Hell yeah.
And then we missed Danya. I wanted to get her on too because I just met her. She's super cool. She's funny too.
Oh yeah,
she would have been perfect.
She would have a great time here.
Yeah.
If you would have asked her what she's so good at, the podcast will still keep going.
Who's better at free kicks? Because, like, we've seen your highlight videos, like, since fucking high school and shit.
Yeah.
And, like, we've seen her highlight videos. Like, who's better?
I think her free kicks have been better.
I think they're different.
Well, I think, yeah, they're different because literally all I would kind of do is just kick the ball high. And
like, yeah.
The goalies would kind of miss it.
Yeah.
Hers are more like...
But like, we've also seen you kick from, like, free kicks or corner kicks and shit.
Yeah.
Corner kicks.
But, like, they're different. I feel like we have different goals at the end. Like, her free kicks is kind of to, like, get it to someone's head or get into space. And then mine's
more dangerous.
Yeah, we're a dangerous area, whereas mine are more just, like, just to score.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's very different, like, techniques. Like, I can't shoot it how, like, she shoots it, which is, like, with so much power and, like, just, like, a specific area. Whereas mine is just more, like, curved and, like,
get around the wall,
over the keeper. Like, that's it. Like, I'm not really worried about, like, where everyone else is at and they could get there, where hers is more like dangerous area and like get it to someone's feet or like someone's head. So I feel like it's very, you can't really compare. It's very
Good
different
deflection.
and different goals.
Great deflection.
Yeah.
Alright. You got anything else?
No. I still sign Haley over both of them.
Well, I mean, you've been signing Haley since she was like fucking in elementary school, so.
I'd sign your sister.
Yeah, no.
She's still on her face. She just got her stitches out today.
For real.
No way.
Yeah.
For softball?
No.
I did say that, but I did not want to ask. I didn't want to answer.
No, not at all.
No, that was not
She just
softball.
walk and fall.
We'll talk after.
Okay.
Okay.
There's a podcast on that too.
Alright, so she's been here before, so she already knows the drill. But all of our episodes,
That's all you.
they're titled after a song. So a song title.
Okay.
So we let our guests pick their title for their episode. So
Oh.
since she's been here before and she's done this twice already, we're gonna let you take the lead. So
Just like of a song?
what's your song title you want for this podcast, for your episode?
I almost chose My Neck, My Back, but
I was about to say that.
they said I couldn't do that.
It's just like Salvador.
I love pupusas.
Yeah,
I
I
love
love
pupusas.
pupusas. Or something like
I'm gonna
that.
choose that one.
That's you.
The Harley Quinn by Fuerza Regida.
Alright, alright.
You know which one I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I always dance that one too, that's why.
Alright, there it is.
That's my go-to.
Alright, so again, if you want to come watch these ladies ball out February 17th in Carson, it's going to be the Salvador national team taking on
Guatemala.
Guatemala. There you go.
You assholes better make it back to.
What?
Because there's 4 stadiums. 3 of them are in SoCal, and if
Then the
win,
one that they go
get
to if they make
fucking
it
Houston,
is in
Texas.
So you guys better make it back to SoCal.
There's, yeah.
So you guys can come.
That's the goal.
Cause like, I could take a trip to San Diego, but Houston, though,
Yeah.
it's gonna be tough.
Yeah, and their group is Canada, Costa Rica, and Paraguay.
If they make it.
If we when we make it.
When we make it.
I like
Which
that.
is-
when they make it.
Doable.
Doable. It's better than U.S., Mexico, and
Argentina.
Yeah. Death group there.
Yeah.
The only good thing about them is that they're in
They're
LA.
Yeah, I get to
That's
go
true.
watch them.
Yeah.
True. Are you gonna invite me?
You're gonna be
I'm
fucking
kidding.
playing in
I'm
the game.
kidding.
That's
I mean,
the goal that
if
we're gonna
you're-
be playing.
Yeah, if you're not, then we'll go. You'll still be at the Go Cup.
I got Mexico US.
Okay.
I got that Mexico US highlighted like, just in case. Alright,
Yeah.
do you guys want to give your social media so they can... Well, I mean, you have already.
Yeah, I just say it.
Yeah.
Oh,
really.
so it's _DAANYAAA. Yes, that's my Instagram.
We'll tag it.
Yeah. Comment down below, like,
Oh my
post.
God.
I always wanted to do that.
I've always wanted to do that.
You gonna give yours up?
Yeah, she didn't want me to give mine out. She was hogging that mic.
She was like, don't hit her up.
She doesn't have
Don't hit
What
the
was it?
DMs.
D-A...
Underscore.
D-A-A?
NYAAA.
I don't follow you.
Surprisingly.
Dang.
That's crazy.
You can't even do it before the podcast?
Yeah, I don't think I do either, chill.
She got more followers than you. You should be talking.
No, she has
Dang.
more. Wait, for real? Yeah, Elaily has more.
I mean, she's got
I
like
don't
15
know.
years in the game. So.
Yeah, 30 years in there.
Why do you keep saying 30?
Oh no, it just sounds like
She's
a good
tagged in one of my
number.
posts.
Who's that? Oh, no, I know.
Oh, that's
that.
Italia and
Who's
Juana.
that? That's the
That's
girl
the
you
one in
talked
Monterrey.
about.
Just went to Monterrey.
And that's Italia, and then that's Karen.
That's Karen, who's in the Caxa. That's
So the
Vic.
whole Salvador national team just popped
Yeah,
up.
Well, yeah,
It is,
no
that's the whole thing.
shit.
That's our official Instagram too. La Selecta.
Followed it.
There it is, La Selecta on
La
Instagram.
Selecta,
They got their own page.
Oh, that's both of them. Men
Oh,
and
you're
women.
right. She do got more followers.
Yeah.
What's my handle? It's ELAAILY _ I think.
There you
Nice.
go.
ELAAILY_.
Oh, one underscore.
One underscore.
You'll find it. We'll tag
Whichever.
it. We'll tag it. Alright. I'm at +size assassin, 1S and +size.
Garcia and 74__.
Are you sure?
Yes.
You
figured that out?
You weren't
Yeah.
sure.
Huh?
We figured it out this time?
No, because the ladies of 2 underscores have me thinking now.
Oh,
It is 2 underscores, yes.
Alright. Alright. Peace.